Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome in if this is your first time being here with me. This is Empowered Gems Tarot. My name is Melissa, and in today's reading we're going to be looking into what's next in love for you heading into the month of July. So we'll be looking into any energies, events, situations, and people of significance that you all may be encountering as you navigate this upcoming month as the energy stands today. Getting right into some disclaimers. Keep in mind that this is a general pick a card reading on YouTube. It's not a personal reading on your personal energy and your personal situation. So when coming into these readings, as a best practice, keep in mind some things may resonate, other things may not. If it doesn't feel like it really fits for you or your situation, or if it's confusing you, release that message and let it go, because it was probably a message that's meant for someone else out in the collective that chose your pile. Definitely don't allow it to get you upset. Definitely don't dwell on it too much if it just doesn't seem like it fits for your situation. Also, with these predictive style readings, the other thing to keep in mind is that this is showing us where things may be headed based on the current moment in time. But the future is not set in stone, because energy is always shifting and changing depending on the action that you take today. So if you ever see anything predicted out for you in one of these general YouTube readings that is said to come in and you don't love where things are headed, you have the free will to create your own future and take a different path. If you all did want to book a personal reading, all the details of how you can book one with me will be linked in the description box down below. All right, so let's go ahead and select your reading. So today we're going to have a choice between 4 groups. If you're drawn to group 1, we're going to be working with this little clear quartz crystal. If you are drawn to group number 2, we will be working with this little carnelian. If you're drawn to group number 3, we'll be working with some rose quartz. And if you're drawn to group number 4, we'll be working with some amazonite. So I want you guys to take a deep breath and think about your upcoming month of July. What's next for you in love? Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to select your card or your crystal. Once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box below to locate your timestamp that will take you to your chosen reading. See y'all there. Hello, group 1. If you all selected this little clear quartz crystal, this is going to be your message about what is next in love heading into the month of July. So let's go ahead and jump into the overall energies here. Starting us off, we have the message of fertility. We have a rendezvous. And we have the real deal. Wow, this is beautiful. So with fertility coming through, this is a month where I feel you guys kind of opening up and being a little bit more receptive to love. Some of you guys, I think, could be, maybe you're already in a connection, or there's something that's maybe ascending to a higher level of commitment here. Could specifically be talking about getting engaged, but you know, the engagement ring kind of symbolizes promises, making promises, or at least being open to receive some sort of commitment or some sort of promise, just metaphorically, in love. Fertility is also talking about kind of like giving birth to new life, right? So for some of my group 1 viewers, this could be connected more to motherhood or that mothering type of energy. Whereas for others of you, again, I see it kind of as like a new opening, like a new beginning for creating something new in love. I definitely feel like you guys are going to be dating someone or reconnecting with someone, or just generally connecting with someone with this rendezvous card coming up as well. But there's definitely an emphasis here this month on things being real, things being committed. And things of that nature. So let's jump right into the tarot and see what other insights we can gain for you guys. What's next in love, spirit? So we're going to take a look at the energy of the situation, your specific energy, and then we're going to take a look to see if any like significant person is coming into your life this month and who they are. So for group 1, Spirit, tell us a little bit more, please. What's next? Oh, so we have the 5 of Pentacles flying out of the deck. So there could be some like self-worth stuff or something around being seen or acknowledged that's significant here. I'm going to put it back though. We'll see if it comes back through. All right. Show me, Spirit, what's the energy? What's going on with group 1's love life this upcoming month of July, please? We have a 2 of Wands in reverse. We do have the World, so there's some sort of like maybe unfinished business here as well. Show me the energy of my viewers, please. What's next in love in the month of July? We have an 8 of Pentacles. Who is group 1 dealing with this month in love, please, Spirit? Who is this person? What is the situation about? We have a 5 of Swords. Okay. We do have an Emperor card here at the bottom. So divine masculine energy. Aries energy coming through. This could be the person that you all are dealing with. Someone that, I would say an Emperor is someone that is kind of the real deal when we think about partnership, right? The divine masculine. This is someone who has like mastered all of the elements, right? This is a combination of the King of Cups, Wands, Swords, and Pentacles all in one. They're definitely someone that likes control though. They like control, and I'm kind of getting that this person, even though they are an Emperor, this could be a person who kind of likes to have solace or likes to have solitude or kind of do their own thing sometimes. So I definitely kind of feel you guys with this 2 of Wands in reverse. You could be feeling like this situation isn't really expanding or opening up in the way that you want. Or there's a sense of things just being very comfortable as they are, or trying to kind of work with this option that's here. Because I definitely see you guys connecting with someone this month and really kind of desiring for things to open up and kind of have a new beginning. But there's definitely fear here within the situation, like fear of expanding, fear of opening up. And this could be talking about the fear of expansion with this person, which I do see fears, especially with them. But I also think this could be talking about you, my viewer, and your fear sometimes of letting this fully go to open yourself up to new options, right? 8 of Pentacles is telling me that you guys are kind of coming into the month of July, like really ready to kind of work on things, really ready and willing to put in that tangible effort as it pertains to your love life or this specific person or situation. And I feel for some of you, there's a couple things happening. I do feel for some of you that there is this Emperor person that you're connecting with this 5 of Swords. Maybe it's an old situation and you're kind of coming into this month ready to turn over a new leaf with that person. But I feel like you guys are also ready to turn over a new leaf in your love life in general and really put in the effort to kind of create what you personally want in your love life this month. Excuse me. This person that you all are dealing with the 5 of Swords, I think that they really struggle to kind of open up and be completely vulnerable with you. There could be this sense of like, and that kind of makes sense because an Emperor is not super emotional, right? And you can even see here how like he's wearing this hat and covering his face. We can't even see his face. He's not super great at being vulnerable. But there's definitely like this sense of some sort of difficulty that I sense from this person. Maybe they're going through a difficult time. I also see this energy of support though too, right? Like where we have this scene of everyone being shipwrecked and then we have Kanga who's like comforting her baby. where the other two are like, what about us, right? It could be that this person is very focused on like their children, their family, or children and family in general, right? To the expense or neglect of other things. But definitely I see a person here who might be a little challenged with being vulnerable at times. So let's continue group 1. What's next in love for group 1, Spirit? In the month of July, what else do we need to know about this situation? We have trust. Okay. And we have calling in your soulmate. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, I think for some of you, this is not so much about like super specifically this other person, this emperor. I think that for a lot of you guys, this is kind of just like the general, you're manifesting in your soulmate, you're calling in your soulmate. And I feel like what you all are really looking for is this strong kind of emperor, this masculine energy. And what I really see for you guys is just the more clear theme, whether or not you're dealing with someone in particular, the clear theme is that you all are looking for the real deal. And I feel like you all are looking for romance and you're wanting to kind of open up to that new beginning in love. I see you guys putting in the work, but I feel like you guys are also dealing with some fears around kind of opening up and expanding and kind of putting yourself out there, exploring new and different options than you had before. And also overcoming obstacles around vulnerability as you connect and open up to new people. This month with fertility and trust, I also feel there could be just in general, you're embodying this more leaned back energy in your love life, you know, like really working on building that trust that the universe is going to bring to you and deliver to you your prayers, your affirmations, your visualizations when it comes to this new beginning you're manifesting for yourself in love. I think that you guys are starting to this month kind of put in that work to show the universe what it is that you want, whether it's working on yourself, whether it's working on your finances, whether it's working on just putting yourself out there a little bit more and showing the universe, hey, I'm open to dating, whatever that is for you. We do have flirt here as well. So there's like an energy of kind of lighthearted, starting to put our toe into the water as we sort of like come out of this fear-based energy. Or this like energy of being worried about getting too vulnerable. So let's see, what else, Spirit? What's next in love for group 1? What else do they need to know? We have taking it slow. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. It's kind of why I'm feeling for this group like that. I'm feeling more your energy coming into this reading versus the other person. I definitely think that you guys could be, some of you, again, it's a general reading. Someone here is connecting with someone, but their energy doesn't feel as prominent in this reading as yours does. We have hurt. That makes a lot of sense. Oh man, not acting crazy. And we have situationship here at the bottom of the deck, which would make sense. I do think some of you guys are kind of in like a in-between phase with someone here. So yeah, whomever you guys may be dealing with is certainly not in the best place. I think that they're still healing. It makes a lot of sense why they're kind of scared to open up fully. And I feel like you, my viewer, kind of sense and recognize this and you're taking things slow. But I feel like you guys are actually mirroring each other's energy a little bit here as well. That's why I keep kind of picking up on like, it could be you, it could be them, it could be a combination of both, right? I think there's an energy here of you wanting to take things slow as you're putting in the work and time to like show the universe what you want, but also with dating or going out on dates with whoever this is. It's about taking it like one step at a time, one day at a time, and paying attention to the details here with the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe you guys work together with this person as well. But I do think that there's a mirrored energy of both people still overcoming hurt and crazy situations from the past here. I think there's something with this connection where maybe like both of you guys have dealt with, excuse me, both of you guys have dealt with like bad behavior in the past from like exes, or maybe there's been something in the past that went down between you that wasn't the healthiest, which is causing some of this fear and hurt as well. So group one, I'm going to close this out with these little clarifying cards to see if we can get a little bit more insight into who this is. And as I'm shuffling the deck, I'm seeing mirror, which makes a lot of sense. For those of you that are single, this reading is more about your energy of opening up to, like, if you know that you haven't been connecting with anyone or you don't plan to, you know, I feel like this is more about your energy of healing and manifesting new love and working on yourself slowly to get there as you call in your soulmate. But for others of you that you know, there's kind of someone you've been connecting with or someone you're interested with, the energy between you guys is mirrored. Okay. So let's see. Well, Spirit, who is this person potentially coming in for group one? We have coming in as a partner or a companion. Makes sense with that divine masculine emperor energy we got at the bottom of the deck. We have twin flame. There's that mirroring energy coming up. Interesting. So this connection could feel intense when you guys do connect. And then we have Aries energy, which is also kind of interesting because we have Aries energy here with the emperor as well. Okay, so definitely someone who is coming in wanting to be supportive, which makes sense with that Eight of Pentacles and the Emperor. But there is a lot of mirrored energy and there's a lot of intensity with this connection. And so I feel for you, group one, as you connect with this person, I do feel that you're going to be kind of challenged in terms of like trusting yourself. That's going to be the challenge here. Trusting yourself, trusting your discernment. Trusting in your intuition and your view of what's really happening. And this person is going to mirror to you certain things about yourself that need your attention, and you're going to be doing the same for this person. So this is what I see, group one. Please comment below. Let me know what's been happening for you in love leading up into this point. Are you guys single? Do you feel like this reading is more about you personally in general? Are you guys connecting with someone that you think has that kind of twin flame energy? Comment below and let me know. And if you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hey group two, and welcome to your love reading for the month of July. If you all selected this Carnelian, this is going to be for you. So let's see what's next in love as the energy stands today, starting off with your overall energy. And we have the energy of I am coming through. We have erotic activation. And we have love and lace, innocence. That's a very like interesting juxtaposition, right? I kind of feel for this group that there is maybe like sort of a push and pull this month, or like maybe an inner conflict or a balancing maybe between you with regard to like your more erotic or like sensual side versus kind of the side that's more sweet and innocent and looking for love. Maybe there's something about combining these two facets of yourself together, or you're dealing with a situation where there's like a push and pull here. We're going to see as we get more cards. But definitely like sexuality is being highlighted for you, while also love and purity are being highlighted for you. And with I am coming through, this card is really all about being comfortable with yourself, being confident in your ability to be discerning and make decisions, assert boundaries, and being confident and comfortable with being yourself, being whoever you are. Kind of makes sense you guys were drawn to Carnelian, because that one can be kind of a very like sexually energizing sort of stone. So that seems to be where some of this theme is tying in for you, group 2. So let's continue. Let's move into the tarot cards next and see what other info we can gain. So group 2, what is next in love heading into the month of July for group 2, please, Spirit? What is the situation group 2 is dealing with, Spirit? We have a 6 of Cups. Show me the energy of my viewers. What's next in love in the month of July, Spirit? We have the King of Chocolate Pentacles in reverse. Show me the energy of any person that they're dealing with, Spirit, or situation. We have a 2 of Pentacles in reverse here, and we do have a 2 of Cups in reverse at the bottom. So yeah, okay, there's definitely like an undertone of you guys maybe not fully being on the same page emotionally with someone this month, or maybe some of you guys have just recently gotten out of a breakup coming into July, or you're moving through kind of a separation coming into the month of July, because the 2 of Cups in reverse can kind of talk about things like breakups, or just not being on the same page emotionally anymore, not seeing eye to eye on things. And we have the Hierophant card underneath of that as well. Hierophant can talk about things like commitment and marriage and tradition. So this could be part of where maybe that incompatibility is coming through. And again, I'm seeing this here as well with that conflict between, you know, sexual stuff, but then like love. I don't know why, but I'm kind of feeling like there's like a challenge here with being able to kind of blend the two together with this connection. Or like maybe you and this person both have different ideas of what balance of those things should be felt within your connection. So, excuse me guys, sorry. With the 6 of Cups, what I'm kind of feeling is that this situation this month is centered around a connection with someone that is maybe from your past, or someone that you've known for a very long time. It's nostalgic energy, right? It's someone that we have a history with. It also can talk about past life relationships too. So if some of you are coming into this month and you're like, no, this is kind of a fairly new person, 6 of Cups talks about past life connections, people that feel very familiar to us because we may have known them from a previous lifetime, if you believe in that. But there's definitely like this sense of comfortability and nostalgia here with this situation. And it kind of ties in with this theme of I am, right? It's about feeling comfortable and safe within yourself, first and foremost. And there could even be some inner child stuff that's tied into that as well. Like maybe for some of you guys, some of this conflict stems from childhood that you're working through. But in terms of like your love life and who's coming in for you, what I'm kind of seeing is like with this situation with the 2 of Cups in reverse, it's like you and this person with both of these Pentacles cards being in reverse, it's sort of like neither person is really putting a ton of effort, tangible effort into things. Or maybe both people are kind of seeing that this situation may not be serving you for the long term. You, my viewer, with this King of Pentacles in reverse, are kind of showing up in this sense of like not wanting to, or not feeling ready for like a high level of commitment or responsibility with the situation. Or maybe this is something you feel that you're not getting from this person. this other person that's showing up here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's like they have had a lot to balance with regard to the situation. And it's like something about this connection has felt like it's been a lot on their plate so far. So let's keep going, group 2. What's next in love, Spirit, for group 2, please? What's next in love for group 2, please, Spirit? We have wedding. Okay. The situation involves marriage. We also have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. We have new love here at the bottom of the deck. So maybe there's an undertone of this being like a newer person, or you guys breaking up with this person because you want to pursue new love. It is interesting that we have the wedding energy coming up. This situation involves marriage, because I always feel the King of Pentacles is like a husband material, like a father, a husband, like daddy energy type of vibes. And the King of Pentacles in reverse does indicate the energy of being lacking in commitment to something. But it's almost like there's this comfortability, this nostalgia that keeps you together. Maybe children as well. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Whoever you guys are dealing with this Two of Cups in reverse, Two of Pentacles, I'm wondering if part of the issue with this person is that they've been juggling, like they've been juggling a lot of priorities, maybe juggling multiple options. We have the rooster kind of following. So it's almost like, like how a rooster is very loud. It's almost like they got called out or something. Maybe this person was juggling both you and someone else in the past coming into this month. And that's kind of what this is speaking to. It's speaking to whoever the other person is. But I also kind of feel like whoever you guys were dealing with, it's like they, I think, are the ones that are having the issue with the balance too. Two of Pentacles is about balancing, and we have this erotic activation and this love and lace. It just, there's someone here in this situation, pile 2, whether it's you or this person, that like sort of thinks of these things as having one or the other versus like both. It's okay to have both in a relationship, right? Maybe somebody feels like they're not getting one of those things out of the connection too. Like, someone here wants more of this activation, but they have this, or vice versa. Like someone feels like they have this, but we're lacking in this. There's something about like it being very black and white, or something being off. I hope this makes sense. Maybe some of you guys this month are getting married with that Six of Cups. Like you are getting married to someone that you've been with for a long time, that you have a spiritual connection to. And you're trying to, you're very confident in your decision. But I do feel like there's something missing for you guys. Maybe there's like this acceptance that this person is the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, but that maybe they're not going to fulfill every need that you have. And with I am being here, it's about just being okay with that. You know what I mean? Maybe having the mentality that everyone can't necessarily be everything to you in a partnership. Let's see. What else is coming through in love this month, please, Spirit, for my group 2s? my group 2 viewers. We have misunderstanding. We have thirsty. Interesting. We have anxious mind. And then look, we have breadcrumbing here. Yeah, it feels like there's something that someone's not fully getting out of this. There is some overthinking about it. This person feels like they need something from you. This person feels thirsty for something from you. And you are feeling misunderstood by this person. It feels like it has to do with themes around sex, you guys, specifically. And the effort that we're putting into that, causing both people to feel kind of like they're overthinking things a little bit, or anxious or unsure. But there's like this undertone of positivity here as well, right? Like it doesn't feel like it's malicious. It just feels like maybe we're having a hard time fully getting on the same page. Let's see. So this is interesting, group 2. We're going to move into the little clarifying deck here to see if we can get a little insight into who this is that you're dealing with and kind of why they're here, and see if we can pull in some of these other themes. Okay, so who is the person group 2 is dealing with this month of the highest significance? Who's the person that group 2 is dealing with? A karmic partner. That makes so much sense with the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups, past life relationship. There's definitely like a karmic energy here. Family or past connection. Yeah, coming through again. I feel like this person is like family to you. We have Virgo energy. There's the overthinking coming in. Interesting, to get an earth sign when we have these Pentacles energies in reverse. So it's almost like the grounding of this connection is not as stable right now. We do have an undertone of friend, acquaintance, or coworker. This could also be how you know this person, but there's definitely a really strong tie with this situation, a past life karmic connection. There's a lesson to be learned here between you both. Karmic doesn't necessarily have to mean bad, you guys. There are people who get married to karmic partners. It doesn't always have to mean that it's a toxic relationship, but it means that there's some sort of a lesson that they're teaching us in this lifetime and that we're teaching them for their soul's growth and evolution. And it has to do with like confidently standing in who you are and confidently standing in your decisions, specifically connected to this theme of like, I feel sex, but also like that energy with your committed partner and what that looks like. I do think with Virgo, this person is a little bit anxious or an overthinker. This is the type of person who is very diligent, and they like to serve. Like acts of service is their love language, potentially, or just the way that they show that they care is by like taking care of you. But I definitely see there's going to be this month just some misunderstandings to overcome. And there should be, maybe with Virgo being ruled by Mercury, this talks about communication as well. There could be a need to open up some communication about this, open up a conversation, and maybe talk more transparently about this. So this is what I'm seeing, group 2. Please comment below. Let me know what's been happening in your love life leading up to this point. Let me know how this message resonates with your situation. And if you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated once I post the next reading. I look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hey, group number 3, and welcome to your love reading for the upcoming month of July. If you guys selected the rose quartz crystal, this will be for you. So let's jump right into your overall energies. Starting us off, we have the energy of alchemy coming through. We have hitched. And we have old footage. Okay. All right, guys. So it seems like this is a month overall where we're kind of maybe letting go of some old stuff. Letting go of some old stuff so that we can kind of welcome in newness, create something new with alchemy. Maybe some of you guys coming into this month are, getting out of like a marriage or a breakup or a committed relationship. Maybe some of you guys are stepping into a commitment while at the same time kind of letting go of old energies, right? Because when I think of alchemy, I kind of think of the Temperance card, which is about balancing things out in our lives and sort of integrating differences in a sense. And so to do that, sometimes we do have to let go of like old ways of doing things, outdated ways of thinking about things, old memories that are haunting us, or old attachments to connections, right? So there's definitely a big sense of letting something go so that you guys can welcome in something new or something more committed in your love life. So let's keep going. Let's continue. What is next in love spirit for group 3 in the month of July? What is going on for them this month? Oops. What's next in love for the month of July? For group 3, please, Spirit. 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So it's sort of this energy of starting to look at things on the bright side instead of the negative. If we take a look at this card, and it's not to say that you're not justified in needing to grieve or process through something, group 3. If we look at this card, we see Winnie the Pooh. He's at the bottom of this pit here, and he's like really fixated on this empty honey pot, but he actually has 2 full honey pots right behind him, yet he's not even paying attention to what's there that's positive, what's full that he has in his life. And so with the 5 of Cups coming up in reverse, I feel like you guys are getting over something. You're starting to kind of look on the bright side of life again, or the bright side of love again, moving past old hurts or old energies that are no longer serving you, old situations. So things getting better. Oops. Let's see what else. We have the Chariot in reverse. We have the Hermit in reverse. You guys could be dealing with a person like that you've been in separation from as well. It definitely is giving, like, this energy is definitely giving like breakup or separation energy, especially with you guys having to kind of get over the situation or move forward in a certain sense emotionally here. Whoever you guys have dealt with in the past that this is pertaining to, I feel like they're ready to come forward. I feel like they're ready to come out of separation. And it's kind of interesting too, because like if we look at both of these cards, we can see Winnie the Pooh is sort of like in this dark cavern energy, or just like they're in like a darker space, right? And so maybe part of what's helping you feel better this month is this person coming back around for you guys to have closure. But I feel with the Chariot card in reverse, like you guys are kind of in this place where maybe you don't necessarily want to have to be in the driver's seat, right? I feel your energy being a little bit more leaned back, a little bit more about kind of going with the flow and continuing to process and move through the healing that you need to do for your life. Because alchemy, this card, it really talks about stability. It talks about things just kind of naturally falling into place for you the way that you want it to. So it's a very kind of flowy energy. And I don't know. I also kind of feel you guys are sort of picking and choosing your poison, if you will, right? Like you could be focused in on other things, right? These all have different little labels like love. We have like a poison here. You guys could be reaching for different types of things in your life at this time, whether it be like friendships or something like that. And so when it comes to your love life and this person, this situation, I see with the Chariot, you're in more in like the back seat, right? Like you're not necessarily super hyper focused on them. Okay. Let's continue. Group 3. What's next in love, Spirit, for my Group 3 viewers, please? Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I feel like both of these need to come out. So we've got forgiving and learning, passion. We have reconciliation here at the bottom of the deck. So you guys are definitely coming back together with someone, even if it's just for a brief closure conversation. It says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moments. And then we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I feel like this is definitely a person that you guys had a lot of chemistry with or have a lot of, chemistry with. Could have been a very passionate romance between them. And maybe that draw is still there between the both of you. But again, with passion, I feel you guys focused on your passions this month as well. You are moving through the healing process. You are moving through letting go of old things that didn't serve you from this connection so that you can feel empowered to kind of look on the brighter side of things when you and this person do reconnect. But I still don't feel like this is your main priority this month. I think you guys have a lot of other things that you're investing in or pouring your heart and soul into as you heal. It could be as well that you guys, with the Chariot in reverse, it could be that you want this reconciliation, but you want this person to be the one in the driver's seat. Like with the Chariot in reverse, this is someone who doesn't really want to lead. This is someone who maybe doesn't have a clear idea of what direction they want things to go as well. And that's okay sometimes if we don't always have that answer, right? Let's see. What else, Spirit, for my Group 3 viewers? Yeah, we have single. Yeah, so you guys are kind of focused on just being single this month. Show me this person and their energy, please. Ignoring. Interesting. Joining energy. Reconciliation. Interesting. Yeah, I think this person took that space and they needed to take that space maybe for their own healing as well. They may have blocked you on social media so that they didn't have to see what you've been up to. That's kind of a typical practice that we see sometimes with breakups, just to kind of take our mind off of it, not have to be upset when we see things on social media that might trigger us or whatever, right? But I do see you and this person reconciling this month and coming back together to kind of maybe clear the air or to gain closure and understanding here. So very straightforward message for you, Group 3. Let's go ahead and close it out. We're going to take a look to see a little bit more insight into this person, who they are, what they're about, etc. So who is Group 3 connecting with, Spirit? We have Year of the Tiger. Definitely someone very charismatic, I see. Maybe someone who's really into work. Leadership is coming up as well, which is interesting because I feel like you guys want them to take the lead. So they could be ready to step more into that leadership energy with you. We do have fleeting. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, you guys. I don't think that this is going to be like a long-term reconciliation. It feels like you're coming together with this person to clear the air and get closure. And I think through that, you're going to feel a little bit better. We also have Taurus energy coming through, and then we've got family and past connection coming through. The one thing that I want to say, though, is I feel like you guys have other people who are admiring you, you know, and I think that you're aware of that now that you're single and you're kind of out there like pouring yourself into other things. I think that you have other people, more people than you realize, that are actually interested in you. And I think that's part of like why you don't feel so like needy to have to be back together with this person. But this definitely looks like someone that you guys maybe have family with, or you had some sort of really serious relationship with from the past. So this is what I see, group 3. Comment below. Let me know who is this person and what's been going on in your love life leading up till this point. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated once I post the next reading. And I do look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hey, group 4, and welcome to your love reading for the month of July. If you guys chose the little Amazonite crystal, this is going to be your message. So let's jump into your overall energies and see what you guys are doing this month with love. So we start off with the message of free expression. Ooh, we have higher purpose, and we have on the horizon. Okay, very cool. So I think this month for group 4, you guys are kind of focused on, I don't want to say like bigger and better things than love, because love is awesome, right? That's a huge part of life. But I think that you're more focused on, when I say bigger and better things, it's more of like the big picture or the higher purpose, as both of these cards are kind of giving to me. This month for you, group 4, is about being authentic, stepping into being the person that you want to be, that you feel the most authentic being, and that you desire to show up as in life and in love. There could be other things other than love, outside of love, that you guys are focusing on too, that are part of your higher purpose in life. But I feel like these things actually are helping you to align with the correct romantic partner for you. Because you're stepping into the big picture. This month is about you being yourself, right? You being yourself and being confident in yourself, and understanding that sometimes when we're being our most true, authentic versions of ourselves, we're not going to be for everyone, right? I think a lot of times when we are connecting with romantic partners or friends or whatever, you kind of will get people who will be the representative of who they really are. Not everyone always shows who they truly are at the core. And thus, I think sometimes there's a lot of surface level, long-standing relationships that go on. But when you're really authentic to who you are, you know, showing people who you are, it's not going to be for everyone. And so this month, you guys may be kind of moving through some difficulty with that as well, because I can see like the crying, the tears, even though they're like happy tears in a sense, right? It's like there could be a situation here where certain people kind of naturally fall out of your life because maybe they don't align with who you are. And that's difficult, but ultimately with the bigger scheme of things, it's better because it's opening up space for people to come into your life, whether it's friends, family, love interests, who actually are aligned with you and your higher purpose. I do want to say for some of you that there seems to be something with love kind of on the horizon here, coming up here in the near future, some sort of movement, some sort of change, some sort of connection. I don't know. I almost feel like a lot of you guys are single coming into the month of July, or maybe you're dealing with someone who's at a distance from you or who you haven't been able to see for a long time. But let's continue. Let's get a little bit more info with the tarot. So what's next in love, spirit, for group 4? Heading into the month of July, please. Please tell us a little bit more about this situation. So we have pure joy in reverse. Oops, I kind of left one of these cards out by accident. Okay. Show me the energy of my viewers this month in love. We have a Four of Pentacles in reverse. And any love interests, Spirit, please, for group 4, or any people of significance, please, that they're dealing with this month. Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. We do have a King of Cups in reverse here as well. So there could be a masculine energy here, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or someone that's kind of like more emotional. With it being reversed, this could be someone that you guys are either like detaching from, or that they're a little emotionally distant, or something like that. But I definitely see with this Four of Pentacles for you this month in love, group 4, this is definitely about release. There's definitely a lot of energy here about releasing and letting go, but also like opening yourself back up again. And with pure joy in reverse, I think that there is definitely like a bittersweet energy to this, because again, I'm getting, as you're opening up, you might be finding that you're falling out with certain friends or love interests or people who just aren't meant to be on your path anymore. And so there will be kind of a sadness with this, I feel. But ultimately, it's like big picture, it is for your highest good, because you see the smile on the face, right? You're happy because you're getting to be you and express yourself freely as you are. You're sad though, because maybe you're finding out there's a different side to people than you realized, and they're not meant to be on your path anymore. But definitely letting go of attachments, letting go of holding yourself back, letting go of that need to kind of feel safe and protect yourself. You're more exposed this month, but I feel like it's for the better. Now, we have a Knight of Wands reverse. So whoever this is, whoever you guys may be dealing with, or whoever may be coming towards you, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, this kind of shows me something a little bit more fleeting, something that maybe was once really intense and then burned out, something that's slowing down, something that's no longer aligned. On the flip side though, I can see this as a person coming in very slowly, right? Coming in a little bit more slow versus like super hot and heavy. It's interesting too, right? Because he's riding on the back of Eeyore, who is a slow mover. So it's interesting that that's what was selected for the Knight of Wands. Whoever you guys could be dealing with or calling in, you may feel like it's coming in slow, but I feel like on the positive side, a Knight of Wands can be really impulsive, right? It can be really impulsive, and it can be hot-tempered. It can be quick to come in and burn bright, but then it's quick to burn out again. So it seems like it's not the most stable, right, when we come in like this. So again, there's something positive about slowing it down here with this person or with dating in general. Let's continue. Group 4. What's next in love, Spirit? So we have flirt. Love that. And then we have chemistry. Yeah, it makes sense with the Knight of Wands. And then we have release your ex here at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, letting go is huge. Letting go is huge. Of letting go of a specific person, letting go of a situation that no longer serves you, an energy that no longer serves you. I feel like a lot of you guys with this Knight of Wands in reverse, maybe you've dealt with people in the past that have been like that description, where they kind of come in really hot and heavy. They may have player energy. The chemistry could be really, really strong. You guys could still be feeling that chemistry with someone that you're at a distance from, right? But I feel like this reading is all about you guys kind of turning over a major new leaf when it comes to your love life, and really letting go or not being as attracted to this type of energy anymore, because you realize that it doesn't serve you in your highest good. It doesn't last a long enough time. Flirt is like with the Four of Pentacles. This is just very much in alignment with this theme that I'm getting about opening yourself back up, right? So you're being a little bit lighthearted with love. You're having a little bit more fun with it. Flirting to me is like kind of testing the waters with new stuff, right? It's not like we're diving into dating right away, but we are opening up to just kind of that lighthearted, flirtatious, cute energy and not being so like worried or closed off about like what people are going to think or having to maybe protect yourself, you know? All right, let's continue group 4. What's next in love, Spirit? Oh. We have vibes. Yeah, you guys are just vibing. You're just feeling out the vibes. It's no pressure. It's no exertion or effort on your part. We do have cheating. Okay, so maybe there was infidelity here. I just saw the player flip over. Oops. Yeah, and then we have the X coming out of the deck as well. So yeah, this person over here is the ex. This is someone from your past for sure. Someone that this is over, you guys, like, or you feel like maybe it's time to kind of let this go. And there's something about infidelity. Maybe you guys found out that this person was not being faithful to you and that really hurt you. Definitely some sort of internet cheating or social media cheating that I see here that really kind of killed your joy or killed your spirit here with regard to this connection. But yeah, again, I just see you guys kind of feeling out the vibes and not taking things like too seriously, focusing on your healing, focusing on yourself, focusing on the big picture of what you're looking for in your life and love to follow, right? I feel like maybe some of you guys could be like thinking about meeting up with this ex potentially with on the horizon here. It just kind of feels like there could be some unfinished business for some of you. Especially with that cheating card coming up, it doesn't feel like it's fully processed through just yet. So let's see, group 4. We're going to end this message just by looking into a little bit more insight into who's coming toward you, who this person is that you're dealing with, although I feel like a lot of you guys probably already know who it is. But these cards are cool because they can give us like a little bit more insight into their energy. So who is this person? We have coming in with advice and guidance. Okay, this is interesting. This could be someone different than the ex, you guys. Let's see. We have Cancer energy, so that very kind of comfortable and nurturing vibe. We have coming into nurture and support. I actually think that who's coming toward you in love this month is not the ex necessarily. I think there's still lingering energy of the ex, but I think that you guys have someone in your life who's very nurturing and supportive, someone that might have kind of maternal, you know, King of Cups is like that water sign energy, someone who can provide that emotional support for us, a safe space, like a counseling space. And there is someone here that's like wanting to support emotionally, and maybe who's wanting to provide some guidance or perspective for you. Someone significant here. So it could be a friend, it could be like a therapist, it could be a family member, it could be anyone. But that's like the person of significance that I see for you this month that's kind of helping you move through the healing, the letting go of this person, or the realization that they were not faithful to you. So this is what I see, group 4. Thank you so much for being here with me, especially if you made it through all the way to the end of your reading. Comment below. Let me know, how does this reading resonate with what you've had going on? And what are your plans for your love life this upcoming month of July? If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated when I post the next message. And I look forward to seeing you there. Bye.